Hello and welcome to Coffee Time. So this is episode 1, episode numero uno, and for some of you that will mean your first time. Welcome, hello. However, some of you may be returning. You may have seen my Snapchat story, which was the genesis of this show. To you I say, welcome home, welcome back. Come on in, old friend. It's been a while. Do you like the alpha male stance I've got going on here? That's right, oh yes, the constipated farmer I call this one. Oh Christ. Without further ado, let's get down to business. I'm going to be brewing a V60 cup o' coffee. We have our glass, simply so I can show you what's going on. We have our V60. What do we need first? Filter paper. What we do is we take this out, make sure it's nice and opened up. We take our V60, we pop the filter in there, and then what you want to do is you want to put a bit of water in, you want to wet your filter paper. That gets rid of the awful, awful taste of paper, which is not something that you want in your sweet, sweet coffee. There we go. Wet. You want to pop that on there, make sure it's on there nice and stable. It's not going to slip out, it's not going to break or anything. Now this is a plastic V60, so it is pretty unbreakable. Look how edgy I am. That goes on there. We've got to take our scooper, our poopa scooper, and where's the coffee? Here's the coffee. I'm currently kneeling on the ground. What you want to do, you want to take a hearty scoop of your chosen coffee. Mine is a Colombian one from Packed Coffee. They're not sponsoring today's video. No one is. But if they're watching, hello Packed, hello. I'm an avid user. I think you're a fantastic company. You're great guys. If you'd like to reach out and essentially give me your money, that would be really good. So I've put some of the coffee in there, and you want to make a small well. What I'm doing at the moment is a very similar thing to James Hoffmann's technique. James Hoffmann is a YouTuber, world barista champion, overall great chappy. However, I am not James Hoffmann. Neither am I specific or precise in how I do coffee. And as a result, this will not be as good as James Hoffmann. But I'm just going to turn that on. The water is boiling. It's going hot, 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 hot. So, a big part of today's video is these two bad boys. A big shout out to Bethany, who suggested we did a coffee syrup, and that's exactly what we're doing today. First up, we have a vanilla coffee syrup, and then we also have a caramel coffee syrup. I'm going to give a predictions section. Firstly, the caramel. My feelings with this caramel is that it's going to be, there will be a flavour there, but I feel it will be more of a sweetener than anything else. It might be quite strong, but yeah, so we're going to put a cap amount in, just to get that going. Secondly, we have our vanilla. I think the vanilla is going to be one of those meek ones where it's like, oh, I'm not actually that intense, and then they bloody are. So yeah, I think this is going to be really very strong. Do you hear that? I know I do. It's the sound of water boiling. What I'm about to do probably shouldn't be done kneeling down, but I make my own rules, man. Health and safety can suck it. I don't want to promote dangerous living, so doing things like this isn't advised. Don't do what I'm about to do. That's right, we're brewing coffee on the edge. You just want to put a smattering in, just enough to cover your coffee. And I'm going to set a timer now for 45 seconds.
45 seconds, starting there.
Oh yes, that's right. I handily edited out the name of the thing so it doesn't set yours off. You're welcome. This phase is just a splash of water on the top to activate the coffee, get those flavours, get those juices going. And while that drips through slightly, it produces a small foam on top. A small foam that is essentially just CO2, carbon dioxide. That's carbon-oxygen combo. It's time to pour the rest of the water. Now you want to pour in a circular motion. Try to get a steady pour if you can. So here more than ever, you can really see what's going on. It's dripping through, it's getting ready. Speaking of getting ready, let's get ourselves ready. I'm going to go with caramel first, and just so you know, I'm not associated with this brand. I'm sure there are many brands of coffee syrup. However, this is the one that Mum bought, and so that's the one we're going to use. So you want to make sure you get about a cap of it in. But we're not going to do that yet because this hasn't finished. Come on, hurry up. Come on. Come on. It goes. Watch as it goes. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Hurry the up or I'm going to smash you. What's happening now is I'm slowly getting lower and lower within the frame. And this coffee, oh, that's quite hot. It's a kettle. I'm going to say that's about done. We're going to pop this aside. We take a spoon. In it goes. You want to pour about a cap in and pour that in. There we go. Lovely and sickly. Now, using the magic of cinema, we're going to do the fastest brew for our second cup. Here we go. So the coffee is now about done. As you can see, that's no longer, you can't really see, but it's no longer dripping through. That's going to be popped over there. Put it away. So this is in here. We've got a decent brew, very similar to this one. But what's the difference? This is, so, we unscrew this, pop you aside. No, don't put the cap aside. Got to pour into the cap, God damn it. Pour into the cap. Pour into the drink. Now, as I predicted, I'm pretty sure this is going to be much stronger than expected. Oh, there's only one way to find out. And that, of course, is by testing it, by drinking it. So, let's test cup number one. So this is caramel cup. It smells like waffles. That's a good sign. Not bad. When I said that there was going to be very little flavour and it was just going to be a sweetener, I was wrong. From the point where I thought it smelled like waffles, I should have known that there is, of course there's a flavour there. It's quite evidently caramel. However, I was right with it acting as a sweetener. Obviously it's caramel. Caramel is just sugar, essentially. But the flavour works nicely with the coffee. It's like sweet and sour chicken. It's good, man. So, I think that's a success. Next up, bottoms up. If I'm brutally honest with you, I can't really taste anything. I think there is a slight change in the coffee flavour, which obviously is because of that. However, my expectation of it being a bombastic and very loud flavour was wrong. Quite very wrong. Far from it, in fact. I'd say it is a very meek flavour, something that blends in with the blend of coffee. It's a nice drink, but that's because I'm amazing. No, there is nothing there, really. So, final thoughts. Thoughts about the two drinks that I've got going on here. Firstly, with regards to the caramel, don't underestimate it, it's pretty good, you know. I'd have this at breakfast. It's a very morning drink, you know, it's sort of, very warm feeling. I'm gonna have a great day, yes I am. It does smell of waffles, which is really nice. And now the kitchen smells of waffles. Now I smell of waffles, and waffles smell of waffles. With regards to our vanilla one, it's not bad, it's fine, but it's barely there. If you really want to experience the flavour, you're going to have to chuck a load of it in, but then you get a very syrupy drink, and I don't know if that's really worth it. You will lose the texture of your coffee, which is something I think is very important. As soon as you get that very rubbery thing, no one wants a coffee, do they? No, it's dirty. The coffee with caramel, a big win, big ting! And the coffee with vanilla, not much, not really a fan. So, that about concludes today's Coffee Time, episode 1. If you've enjoyed, please drop a like on the video. Let me know in the comments what you think I did right. Don't tell me what I did wrong, because I don't care. I have to clean up now. So until next week, cheerio!